Hi. Hi, sweet lady. This is the guardian of the house. She is the alpha. She will fucking kick your ass. Oh my gosh. This girl, Lulu, she is so freaking tough. That's Rocky over there. She dominates him. He looks like he's a little scary, but he's the sweetest boy ever. He wouldn't harm a thing. Isn't that right, Rocky? You would never. You're so sweet. Yeah, he's sweet. She, on the other hand, yeah, she's a protector for sure. She's always looking out for us and barking her head off, and I love her so much. I feel so safe. So safe here because of her, and I'm so glad that we have her. She's a fighter. She's kind of aggressive. She doesn't like strangers or men. She's so tough. She's so cool. But yeah, I love her. She's great. And she loves me. I feel very protected with her here. So I love dogs. And I would love to get a dog or have a pet in general, but I can barely take care of myself, so I can't really have the responsibility of a pet right now. Pets are like children. You know, they're expensive. You gotta feed them and wash them and take them to the vet, and it's just another thing you need to consider. And it's a big responsibility, and you know, they have feelings and needs too. They're not, you know, I see them as more than pets for sure. So that is why I don't have any animals or own any animals, you know. So in the future though, I really want to have a farm, and I want to have sheep or alpacas, rabbits. I follow this lady on Instagram. I'll probably put her Instagram here somewhere. But she has alpacas, and, or no, does she? Or is it just rabbits? She has Angostura rabbits, and she takes care of them and, you know, tends to their needs. And they live such a beautiful life, and in return she, you know, when they molt their coats, she harvests them in the most ethical, organic way possible, and then she spins it, the fibers, into wool, and she uses that wool from her alpacas and from her rabbits to make garments, like shawls and sweaters, and so beautiful. And that's what I want to do. I want to get to a point where I have, you know, a piece of land and a little tiny home, and then a farm. Have, you know, I really would love to have rabbits as well, because, you know, they're a little more low maintenance and easier to work with, I would feel like. But just whatever I can. And then, yeah, harvest their wool and spin it. I want to learn how to spin wool. There's another YouTuber that I subscribed to. His name is Rajiv, and he taught me, or showed me, you know, how to spin wool and how he got into that. And I'll also put his stuff here too. And he really inspired me to do that, and it looks so right up my alley. So I want to do that. And you know, I love colors, so I would dye the wool and yarn into beautiful colors with using natural, you know, dyes, fruits and vegetables, whatever I can to naturally dye it, and then make beautiful garments out of it. That's my dream. Maybe even sell my yarn. Have a little yarn shop. But yeah, just keeping that in my mind. Right now I am cooking some breakfast. I woke up today at 10, around 10 a.m. So getting better at waking up earlier. Yeah, ever since I stopped smoking weed, and it's been like over a week now. Almost 2 weeks now, I think, and I have been dreaming so vividly. It's crazy. I forgot that I could dream like that. Like the past 3 nights in a row, I've woken up and I've just woken up out of the dream state, and I'm like conscious, but I'm able to remember the dream and everything that happened in it, and it's so wild. It's so wild, and it's so cool, and it's exciting because I didn't realize that I stopped dreaming, and I mean, I would dream, but I would barely remember it, or not even notice. You know, I'd wake up and then boom, I'm just awake. But I've just been taking some extra time whenever like my body and mind wakes up. I close my eyes again, and I lay there in bed, and I just reflect on the dream and go back and like think about the events and the symbolism and the people that were in there. And sometimes it's, you know, a bad dream, you know, traumatic, like family, fighting with my family or running away, usually trying to survive from something. And other times it's nice, it's wholesome, so it's just really cool, and I feel so clear-headed and sharp, and best decision I've made. I don't have any, I'm not experiencing any withdrawal. This was the time, perfect time for me to stop and for me to quit it, and I don't benefit from it anymore. You know, I used to, in the past when I first started, I would use it to self-medicate, and it did help me. I experienced like ego death. First or second time I hit a bong. So freaking high, I remember that. And I like zoomed out of my body, and I was like in third person, just in the room with everybody else, and I thought I freaking died. I couldn't remember my name and who I was. And that was from hitting a bong. I'm pretty sure it was weed, but yeah. And then ever since that, it's really helped me navigate and unlock parts in my brain and trauma. And every time I would smoke, it would make me face those things and dark aspects and my shadow self, and unconscious things would come to the surface. And I've just been working on that for the past like 4 or 5 years now, and it would help ease my anxiety and help me think clearly. And for a time it was really self-medication, and now I don't need it anymore, because I've healed myself and I've done the work. And every time I would smoke, it was like the weed was telling me, you don't need to be doing this. You can be done with this now. So yeah, I'll probably maybe talk more about my experience with drugs in general and things that I've done in a separate video. But yeah, crazy, so crazy. I also want to do a video on my tattoos as well. But yeah, that's for later, whenever that comes. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be doing this. This feels so right. It feels so nice to share myself and to express myself and introduce myself to the world, because I felt so held back and closed, shut off, and like hidden, and I've always just wanted to do this and to be open and make myself known and share my story, because I'm a survivor, and I just want to inspire people and motivate them and encourage them to keep going and make good choices, because, you know, all of our choices that lead us to where we are for the most part. We do have control, way more control over our lives than we realize. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. I have 3 goals that I want to achieve today. I want to finish the scarf, take a shower, and make jewelry. Make those necklaces that I showed y'all yesterday. And those are really simple goals. I mean, taking a shower, I know I'm acting like it's a big goal, but you know, sometimes it is hard for me to do that because I am, you know, not really feeling it, or I haven't been going out, so I'm like, oh, what's the point, you know, it's whatever, it's another day. But, yeah, I've just been struggling with that, and I need to take care of myself, and I just need to, now I can shower today, I don't have to do anything, you know, and I should clean myself, and it'll make me feel so much better. I feel so much better after I take a shower every time, so if I can just do that and continue working on myself every day, you know, going to bed earlier and earlier, waking up earlier and earlier, showering in the morning or after a workout, I will continue building a routine, and I just gotta, you know, do the task. And if I can do those 3 things today, then I will feel good and productive and like I did something, and I'll be proud of myself. I know. That's so silly. It might seem silly to you, but to me it's important that I do that. But yeah, I will update y'all later. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you again for being here and for watching, and yeah, I really appreciate it. It makes me feel less alone, for sure. As lonely as I am, I know I'm not alone in what I go through, and that's really comforting. Okay. See you later.
Machine, and we have bought from a bakery because it's the same machine to make the bread.
Okay.
La stessa macchina per fare il pane.
Per fare il pane. Ah, ok.
Ti ricordi, abbiamo comprato da un vecchio forno? This one.
This one.
This isn't Charmin. No wonder I don't feel as clean. Ah!
Gli spieghiamo, nonna, come si calca.
Guarda, Gioia, visto?
Buongiorno. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Come stai?
Bene.
Cosa sei a fare? So,
Io un movie star.
è una storia anche te.
Un vecchio movie star.
Beautiful.
Preso stamane. Okay.
Okay, so there are several ways to work terracotta. The most common is by plaster molds, like these,
Wow.
calking gesso. How it works? E lo spieghi come funziona?
Calca un gesso, però si poteva fare anche a mano.
Press inside by hands.
Wow.
So we don't use any machine or anything else. Only
Hecho a mano.
until the clay is completely full of clay.
Yes.
Quindi lo riempiamo finché sia pieno di clay.
E poi si mette un altro pezzo sopra e si calca anche sopra. No,
Posso?
sì.
Lei io per
Diana, scopri che finisci.
Wow. Look how she makes the line, smooths it out with her fingers.
So,
So we have to press
Yes.
clay.
so here's a very small plaster mold of a.
So this is Rajiv, and he is in Italy at Terracotta Artisans in Brunetta, Italy. And this is such an amazing experience, and so beautiful that he is sharing this with us, because this is, you know, history. It's a craft, and a beautiful craft, and you know, clay making, and you know, terracotta making. I really, really want to do that. Work with clay and make pots and, not pots, bowls, plates, cups out of clay, and paint them and design them and glaze them and sell them as well. I would love to expand my business, you know, more broader, not just crochet. I want to do pottery making, and I would like to do jewelry as well as yarn and selling my garments. So this is really cool to watch, and I feel like I am there with them along, experiencing this tour, and it's so beautiful to see. I'm so grateful and so blessed to have my hands and to be able to work with them, because if I didn't have my hands, I would be useless. I'm so good with my hands, you know, I'm an artist, and I draw and paint, and I crochet, and I love to craft, so very good with my hands. So I do everything by hand. Even when cooking, I use my hands as a cutting board even. But yeah, I just want to do so much more with my hands and create before you know, I get older and pass, because it is such a gift to have full function of your hands, and yeah, it's amazing. This is really, really, really cool. So yeah.
Of a flour, and we begin by powdered clay. So we
The
put
techniques are so cool.
Then you take the clay and you have to press.
I think I need a little more. Oh, wow.
Wow, that is so cool!
You know,
Visto bravo?
sì, bravissimo.
Bravissimo.
Io have experience
Lui ha un po' di esperienza, ha fatto
con terracotta, ma terracotta di New York. Sì, it's very different.
La terra quella a pacchetti,
Sì,
quella da ceramica.
Sì, è più elastica, it's more elastic.
Sì, da ceramica.
Okay, I just had to share this with y'all. So I'm looking through all of my important documents and stuff that I have, and I keep everything, you know, all my tax return paperwork, school stuff. I have school IDs and dental records, medical records, everything from over the years, and I've saved. And because I was going through all of this because I needed to get back into a Venmo account, and I hadn't used that account in a long time, and I tried logging in, and it's it was having like a security thing, and it was like send the code to this number, and I changed numbers, so I tried another way, and then it said to confirm my bank account number that was associated with the Venmo, and I have since changed the bank account numbers too, so yeah, so I had to scour all of my things to find that number, and I did end up finding the number, and I was able to get into that account and delete it, because that's what I was trying to do. Because I want all of my accounts just under 𝕠𝕟, and yeah, I just don't want anybody impersonating me, or, you know, have multiple accounts. So I'm just going through all of that and making sure that I'm updating the passwords and everything. So anyways, as I was doing that, I found so many things from the past, and I just wanted to share them with you. Here I have school IDs. I have library, UPS ID. I was trying to go to college. It didn't end up working out because I was trying to get financial aid, but I needed tax forms from my mom and she wasn't able to give them to me for whatever reason. So I couldn't go to college because I couldn't afford it. And I couldn't get financial aid, so. And anyways, I didn't really want to go to college. I just was kind of having to, was forced, because at the time I was living with my grandparents and they had the condition of me getting to live there if I went to college and studied, and it didn't happen. But it's okay. It was for the best, because I don't think I would have enjoyed college. I did not have a good school experience, and this is just proof of how traumatic it was. This is a bathroom punch card from 2016. I think this is freshman year of high school, or sophomore. This card allows a student above 6 trips to the bathroom for the fall 2016 semester. If you go to the restroom, you have 3 minutes to return. Like, what? That's crazy. Yeah, just, IDs, and I went to Richland High School for the first 4.5 years, well, not even half of senior year. Like the beginning of senior year, I moved to Timber Creek. I don't know if I have that ID here, but anyways, here's this is when my mom cut my hair when I got lice. I look like a little boy. Oh my gosh, this is my teeth before I got braces and after. And then afterwards I didn't wear my retainers, so my teeth have moved so much. And they're all jacked up again, but honestly I don't care. I love my teeth and my smile, but yeah. That's crazy. I have so many memories, and I am a very sentimental person, so I hold on to a lot of, you know, things like that, and drawings that my cousin made for me, and things that my brother Michael made for me as well. And here's some of my brother's art. So sweet. So sweet. Yeah. Anyway, that's crazy. I'm so glad that I have all of this proof. Though, yeah, I just have everything from, like, information about, like, when I applied to the apartments that I went to, just, like, all these important documents and auto stuff, like titles and insurance from the 3 cars that I've had. I have my Honda Element information too, so I really want to get Draco fixed so bad. I'm updating all of my Venmo and PayPal and Cash App, and I put the links to that on my YouTube channel description. So if you would like to donate, send me some coin to help me pay rent for next month, and yeah, save up to fix Draco. I would really appreciate that. But I don't like asking for help. I don't ask for money. Like, I've never even asked my mom for money. So I've always tried to do things myself and independently, and it was always hard for me to ask for help, but I'm learning that it's okay to ask for help, and I shouldn't be afraid of that, and I need to be more accepting of help from, you know, people who want to give it to me. So yeah, I'll probably put the payment stuff, you know, places that you can send donations for me in the description of this video, maybe. But if not, I'll have it on my channel bio for sure. But yeah, this is so crazy. Let's see if there's anything else I can show you. I have a vase. So vase is visual art scholastic event. I was in art for my freshman, sophomore, and junior year of high school. What is it called whenever you, not the regular art, but it's like AP art? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I ended up, the AP art teacher came to the regular art class room and was like, if anybody's serious about art and actually wants to do art and are an artist, then you can switch over to me, come with me. And he just snatched people from the art. He was like, if you actually want to take art seriously, then come over to my side, basically. And so I did, and I left my friends in the regular art, and I was like, I ditched them. I was like, bye guys, I'm doing AP art, because I'm an artist, so, and I wanted to be in AP art, so I did. And the piece that I had entered for vase is on my personal Instagram. If you scroll down all the way, it's the Phoenix. It's kind of like 3D, and I named it Phoenix in the Waterfalls. And I have this, like, you have to explain, like, the purpose of, or message of the artwork, sources, execution technique, stuff like that. And I said, my piece symbolizes rebirth and confidence. The phoenix emerges from the waterfalls. The phoenix is red and fiery, opposite of a waterfall. I wasn't really sure of what I wanted to create, but I came up with the idea of a bird of some sort from my imagination. I improvised as I went, and at the end, I finally realized what my piece symbolized. My piece is a mix of pan pastels, Prismacolor pencils, watercolor, and acrylic. So it was a mix of 4 different mediums, that's so me. It was a process of trial and error. I came up with the ideas along the way, such as the illusion of the piece popping out. Yeah. I knew I wanted something unique and vivid. I also wanted my piece to stand out. I had to change the background twice to make sure it was perfect, and so it had meaning. To me, this piece is really special because I've practically gone through every emotion while working on it. The end and finishing of my piece really came all together into something beautiful and meaningful. This was in 2017. So, I got the score, and I ended up getting a score of 58 out of 60. So, basically I was 2 points away from getting a perfect score on it. Yeah. General comments and suggestion from the person that, like, evaluated it. She said, love your concept. I enjoyed hearing how this piece represented you in so many ways. I would say the background could use a bit more detail. I know you didn't want it to stick out too much, but the idea of a waterfall does get a little lost. Good work. And she scored me a 58, which, that freaking devastated me, because I was so sure that I would get a perfect score and I would make it to state, and I didn't. And that, I don't know why, it just made me feel like I wasn't good enough and that I wasn't a good enough artist. So I decided to not take art my senior year. And ever since then, I just stopped really doing art. And yeah. Yeah. Okay. Enough of that. I'm still an artist. My pieces and art is valid and beautiful. This doesn't matter, but it really did in the past, like, trip me up and discouraged me. But I'm getting more into art now, and yeah, I just wanted to share that. Just little proof and, you know, pieces of my life. Yeah. This was freaking cool. I want to do the real deal. I want to skydive for real. That's silly. Somebody left this on my car while I was at the park. That's really crazy. I don't know why I kept that. We've got art. Just random art. Oh. This is from the sushi place that I worked at. One of my regulars, and he would always come in with his family, and his daughter drew this for me. I have a lot of receipts from whenever I worked at that sushi place, and like notes that customers left for me. And yeah, just little things like that. I kept it all, and I have it all, and I love it. I'm so glad that I did, because this is so sweet to look back and to reminisce and think about the times that I was experiencing in that time of my life. Is just, I've come so far, and I'm so proud of myself, and I can't give up or can't stop now. This is just the beginning, and I've really, really made it through a lot. Yeah. Thank you for listening and for watching. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, one more thing I want to show you. Bear with me. At some point, like 2 years ago, you know, I tried to get an apprenticeship, as I wanted to be a tattoo artist. Like, that was what I wanted to do out of high school. Was be a tattoo artist. And I ended up making a portfolio, and I just wanted to share my art with you so you can get an idea of like my style. So cool. Love it. Very interesting art style, but yeah. More nudity. But pretty cool. I really love watercolor as well. Here's some more. Yeah, maybe I don't know, if you all would be interested in buying my original art pieces, let me know. I need to get back into it. Start drawing again for sure. It's cool. yeah, if y'all would be interested in buying original artwork pieces like this, let me know. So cool. Yeah. I would draw like this all the time in class. My teachers would be so mad at me on the back of a menu, sushi menu. I'd be drawing at work, drawing in class, on my assignments, just doodling all the time. Yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Back at it. Okay, my hair is well and truly dried now. I did spend a lot of the time in my therapy session crying today. Mainly about the hairdryer that was 22 years old. I think the other day, out of the blue, well, I didn't find it, Ben found it. It was by my feet. It was this butterfly, which I hadn't seen in years, actually. I don't know how it got there. I keep seeing butterflies everywhere, especially commas, which I associate with my grandma, but also look, it's got a crescent moon upon it too, so it was a double sign. A double sign. Anyone else ever had a double sign before?
But that was the first show. He really liked that. Now we're gonna do something very different. Very different. Next the bridge we came through. That's so pretty. This is our hotel for the evening. It's the Godzilla room. Papa. Papa. Where's your oh, look, you got slippers, yeah. Yay. Wow. Oh, wow. And there's the moon.
shaved my legs and my armpits, so I hope you're happy. Honestly, I don't care. Like, I've accepted myself and embrace my hairiness, but I do prefer my legs and armpits to be shaved, and my toe hairs. Those are the only three things. Oh wait, actually my mustache and my unibrow. I do have like chin hairs, arm hair, have, you know, hair everywhere else, but my legs, armpits, toes, mustache, and eyebrows I usually like to keep nice and tidy. I have knuckle hair, but I stopped shaving my arms and hands a long time ago. My hands get so wrinkly in the shower. I mentioned before that I have skin issues. I think I produce too much collagen, and my hands get very calloused very easily, and same thing with my feet. It's like probably my biggest insecurity. But I've learned to work with myself and, you know, manage it, and it's still really hard for me to wear open-toe shoes and swim in public with my feet out because they just get so like this, basically, and it's not cute. But yeah, it is what it is, and I know if I continue to eat healthy and eat a healthy diet, it'll get better. For sure. It's not, yeah, I haven't really gone to the doctor for it. I don't remember the last time I went to the doctor. Just sleeping. But, yeah, I need to get myself checked out. Last time I went to the doctor was for a pap smear, pap scan, pap smear. Everything came out normal, and I know that I'm healthy. I've had like testing done to see if I've had that genetic mutation, myotonic dystrophy, and von Willebrand disease, and my brother, second youngest, has 𝕍𝕬𝒪. But yeah, other than just my hands and feet being really dry and calloused, it's I think I'm pretty healthy. Yeah. So anyway, I did something different with my hair. I didn't put it in braids this time. I just put it up and then put it in this thing, and now it's sopping wet in here, but I'm gonna see what happens. I don't think it's good to keep my hair in braids after the shower, like keeping it wet and in braids, because somebody told me that causes breakage and moisture, and your hair can even get moldy. So I don't know. And I mean, I could see that because every time I do that, my hair is like really dry, and like I can see how that would make sense. So I want to start air drying my hair like this more often. See if that makes a difference. And this way I can thoroughly get all of the oil evenly distributed throughout my hair. So yeah. Yep. I'm gonna go make dinner now. I'm excited. I'm so starved. And then after that I'll probably do the jewelry, and then I'll have finished all my tasks for the day. So, yeah. I'll update you later. Oh. Are you about to throw up? Ooh. Oh my gosh, Lulu. Are you okay? Oh. Poor girl is okay. You don't feel good? Oh, she clearly does not feel good. Oh my gosh. I really outdid it tonight. I made brown rice and quinoa, Brussels sprouts, potatoes, mushroom, and garlic. So much better than last night's dinner. I did end up reheating that botched dinner from the other night. And it was good. It just, I know it had a lot of sodium because I literally had to drench it in like sauce and hot sauce to make it taste better. So this is my redemption. So, I cooked the quinoa and brown rice in vegetable broth. Chef's kiss.
Really stoked on that. The fact that we used to fight to place and now we're getting first, like, we really do be getting smarter. Ever since I started going to trivia, we've been going for 2 years now. Over the last 2 years, I have made a point to absorb knowledge that I might come across in my day-to-day and think to myself, there's going to be no way I'm ever going to need to remember this. Nay, there is a reason, and that reason is the New York City Trivia League. I'm playing trivia, and I want to be good at it, so I'm, like, constantly in the pursuit of knowledge. Like, this is what you get, bitch. This is what you fucking get. But last night felt particularly special because I overheard another team talking about us, which I loved. I loved every second of it, honestly. And it's funny because literally last week I was talking to one of my friends was like, I'm surprised that I've never heard someone talking about us at trivia because we're constantly talking about other teams. I'm not gonna pretend we're not. You know, there's the people that come every single week and I see them and I'm like, okay, that's our sister team and these are our rivals. Realized that we were the lads. Thought that he was saying this was the last game that the lads were playing, but it's not. And I overheard someone at their table say, oh, thank God, the lads are leaving. We'll finally have a chance at winning. That.
Well, I've done the deed. I made necklaces. I made 5 necklaces. I'm wearing one of them right now. Does it look beautiful? Be honest, does it look good? I just kind of do whatever I think is right, you know how I be. And this is what we got for attaching it. Kind of hard, but yeah, so cute, so beautiful. But it's very tiny though. This will fit. I'm like realizing how freaking tiny my neck is. Like, how is my neck girth only this? How is the circumference only this big? I don't fucking know, but I might keep this necklace for myself because it's got like I can put something in it, you know, a little trinket, and then it's got like the chakras on there as well, and it's just like seashell, abalone. That's totally my vibe. And it fits me perfect. It like fits on the little circular dip on my neck right here, like it just sits so perfect, so I'm probably gonna keep this one. But then the rest, I made so that they're, you can just slip it over your head. I got I still have a whole thing of this stretchy elastic cord that I used for when I made candy. Rave candy. But yeah, this one's adorable. So cute. I actually haven't really tried them on. I just finished them. I'll probably do a little try on tomorrow when it's better lighting, but I think for now I'm gonna end this video because it's probably already really long. I don't mean for my videos to be like 30 minutes or longer. They just happen to be that way, but it's okay. If you stayed and watched for the whole thing, you're freaking awesome. I love you so much. Comment a mushroom if you stayed and watched the whole thing. Yeah, that's it from me for today. It is currently, what time is it? I don't even know. It's 9:16, so I'm gonna quickly edit this video and then upload it and then go to bed. So, yeah, that's it. I love you so stinking much, and I will see you maybe tomorrow. if I decide to make a video. I love you. Good night, and see you later. Or good morning, or good afternoon. Have a good day. Okay. Okay. Goodbye.